Francisco Paulino Hermenegildos Franco Bahamonde was born on December 4, 1892, in El Ferrol, Galicia, Spain. He was the son of a civil servant. Growing up in a military environment, he entered the Royal Military Academy of Santa Cruz in the Canary Islands. He attended the military academy at San Diego and began his military career at a young age. He demonstrated notable efficiency in the military field, which helped him rise quickly through the ranks. Franco served in a variety of military roles in Spain and its colonies in North Africa. He gained prominence for his role in the Moroccan campaign, which enhanced the reputation of the Spanish military in this conflict. In 1934, Franco became the youngest general in the Spanish army, which gave him increasing influence in military and political affairs. In 1936, the Spanish Civil War erupted following a military coup against the elected Republican government. Franco was one of the key leaders of the military rebellion against the Republican government. Franco led the nationalist forces, which included the army, farmers, and many right-wing groups, in fighting against the Republicans. He received significant support from Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy, which bolstered his military capabilities. On April 1, 1939, the Civil War ended with Franco's forces victorious. Franco became the head of state and established a dictatorial regime. After his victory, Franco created a strong, authoritarian regime. His government was based on Spanish nationalism, anti-communism, and repression of dissent. He imposed strict censorship on the media and dissolved all political parties except the fascist ones. Franco aimed for economic self-sufficiency in Spain, focusing on agriculture and industry. His economic policy was nationalist, seeking to reduce reliance on foreign powers. His rule was marked by political repression, with severe measures against any opposition to his regime. The period is known for widespread arrests and torture of dissenters. During the Cold War, Franco tried to maintain a largely neutral stance, despite limited relations with Western powers like the United States. He received limited support from Western countries due to his political stance and the history of his regime. In the 1960s, Spain experienced rapid economic growth, known as the Spanish economic miracle. This growth led to improvements in infrastructure and industry. Franco's health began to deteriorate in the 1970s. He died on November 20, 1975, after a long period of illness. After his death, Spain began a process of transitioning to democracy. King Juan Carlos I assumed the throne and initiated democratic reforms, leading to the end of the dictatorial regime and the establishment of modern democratic Spain. Franco's legacy is controversial. While some view him as a leader who maintained stability during a difficult period, others see him as a repressive dictator responsible for the suffering and injustices experienced by many Spaniards under his rule. He is remembered as a symbol of 20th-century dictatorship in Spain. Francisco Franco was a central figure in Spanish history, leading the country through a period of dictatorial rule and civil war. His impact on Spanish politics was profound and complex, marking his era as a significant chapter in modern Spanish history.